Hello and welcome back to the SOMNIUM FILES nirvanA initiative. We're now below Horadori Institute of Genetics and we've got a couple things to look at. This seems like a very obvious thing to look at, so let's look at something else first. How about this door?
There's an iron plate above the door. What's that doing here?
Perhaps some sort of shutter. If that plate came down, the door would not be able to be opened.
Steel plate A. Alright, power switch.
It's a power switch. It was on when we came in.
Is it a light switch?
It looks a little big to be a light switch.
Perhaps it powers the entire room.
Could be.
Mizuki, there is a power line that leads to it from above. Follow the X-ray.
A power switch. Using X-ray, you can see the power cables running to the ceiling. We'll do that in a bit. Always look through everything in the current mode first. What is that? A vent?
I wonder if the air is being ventilated properly. It's stale in here.
We are underground. The airflow is likely quite poor.
No, that's not it. I don't know how to explain it, but there's bad air down here.
Okay. Metal plate B. Might be something on the other side. Alright, this metal plate is down essentially, and this one over there is up. It's so dark it's hard to see. It's a tooth. Not really that dark.
I see some bloodstains.
Bloodstains,
It
yeah.
appears that much time has passed. Years at least.
What do you mean, at least?
And footprints in the blood.
I guess you could go to decades or centuries, but still. Years at least sounds kind of wrong. X-ray. A power button. There's a power line that leads up to the ceiling. Yes, and it goes... Ceiling power
A
cables.
power switch and an electrical line leading away from it. The line splits in two.
Let's follow both.
Alright then. This leads over there. And the other one leads down to the power switch.
The power line in the ceiling leads to the other side of this wall.
And if you follow it further,
To the switch.
there is something in this wall.
Oh wait, that's not the switch. That's just something in the wall. Okay.
Is it a switch?
Yeah, by pressing this part here, it turns on.
A hidden switch?
What happens if I press it?
It looks as though it powers a different area.
Okay. And behind metal plate
There's
B?
a door on the other side of the plate.
And perhaps a hidden secret beyond it.
The door is past the plate. And night vision mode. Where's the tooth? There it is.
Is this a tooth?
It is the first molar of the upper jaw. It does not appear as though it was pulled out with any instruments. There are no marks on the tooth's enamel.
Then how...
Perhaps the owner of this tooth was punched in the face.
Whose tooth is it?
Unknown. Let us call this person T for now. T for tooth, of course.
Someone's tooth on the floor. It appears to be the first molar of the maxilla. Okay, anything else with the night vision mode? Not really. Pick up the tooth, maybe? Apparently now it's hard to see.
There's a square hole here.
It is a foot switch, similar to those used at hospitals to open emergency doors. You can use your foot to trip the switch, leaving your hands free. But it does not appear to be powered currently.
If I want to use this switch, I've got to feed it some power first.
And one more thing. There are footprints around the switch as well, the same prints from the bloodstains. These prints are also old, likely many years.
Okay.
We have collected all the ingredients.
Ingredients for what?
You don't know? Judging by the clues, something occurred in this space many years ago. Someone, let's call them X, came to this room and did something. If we can follow what X did, we can discover new information.
Huh.
Anyway, just answer my questions.
Okay, sure.
Let us begin. What do you think X did first when they came to this room?
What did X do first? turn the power on.
When we came here, the power was already on. But it's probably not always like that.
An astute assumption. We need to restore power to the entire room first. We will not be able to proceed without it. And next is, what did X do after turning on the power?
X went over there and pressed the thing in the wall.
I am positive. There are no bloody footprints under the switch. Therefore, someone, most likely T, was not yet bleeding when the switch was pressed.
Maybe this is a dumb question, but how do you know the switch was pressed?
Because of how the foot switch is wired, there are 2 power lines within the tube. Electricity comes from here and then goes back up the ceiling, and ultimately terminates in the foot switch. We can leave the foot switch be for now. Let us move on to the next step. After pressing the hidden switch, what do you think X did next?
I think X did get punched in... or punched T. Why are we assuming they're 2 different people? I mean, yes, I get that. You know, he wouldn't have punched himself, but why are we assuming that it wasn't X who was punched? Lick the blood. The hell? Punch T.
Yes, I agree.
When T got their tooth knocked out, they started bleeding. That's what caused the puddle of blood.
Right. Then X stepped in the puddle, causing the prints. The finishing touches. It goes without saying what X did last.
I get it. No, I can't press on lick the blood anymore. Swallowed the tooth? That's not as fun. Use the foot switch is obviously the right answer. I would have clicked on lick the blood if I had the option, but I don't anymore.
Correct.
So we might as well choose the correct option.
There are bloody footprints near the switch. It is clear that X came here after T started bleeding. Power is sent here by turning the hidden switch on. Therefore, if you were to trip the switch with your foot, and now we know what X did. Prepare the reenactment.
This again?
Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
I didn't say yes.
The camera is rolling. Ready? Action!
My name is Mr. X. I came here for a certain reason.
To become part of the X-Men.
Yes, yes! Keep that energy up. What did X do first?
First, I need to turn on the power. And then, do this to the hidden button. And so, the foot switch should have power now.
Stop, Mizuki. You forgot something.
Oh, right. I need to punch T. Though, I still don't know exactly why. Anyway, hi-ya!
She would have done a lot more than knock his tooth out if she had actually punched T.
Yes, and then X must have stepped in the puddle of blood. And lastly,
something should happen now. I don't know what, but
something. Let us leave the VR world behind and do this in the real world.
yeah. Even though I still don't get why you had to record that, I think I get the picture.
Yeah, you also get achievements for clearing VR sections perfectly, which kind of discourages choosing wrong options, which I think is a bit of a shame, but it is how it is. After following my steps from VR, I put my foot on the switch. And then... what is that? Oh. Hi there.
It can't be.
What is this?
Mizuki, what did you do? I guess what you did doesn't really matter. It's the corpse.
It's Tokiko Shigure from Nice, Japan.
Her left half.
What is she doing here?
But how should I know? Weren't you the one who made her show up?
I mean, I guess.
Alright, let's look around. Circular machine.
This does solve one big mystery.
What?
All of the victims of the HB case were cut at the molecular level. Those cuts were likely performed by this machine.
So this is some kind of slicer?
Exactly. Do you see that wire on top of the machine? That is
I did not
CNT,
before.
a braided carbon nanotube. The diameter is about 0.4
The
nanometers.
same thing that was holding up the corpse of Jin Furue.
A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it is not visible to the naked eye.
But I can see it.
That is because I am modifying your vision. I am emphasizing it on purpose for your...
So you're saying
Benefit.
that carbon nanotube was used to bisect all the victims?
That is highly probable.
So all the murders took place?
Here, most likely, including Tokiko.
But why are there 2 machines?
Well, unknown.
The slicer. It's a carbon nanotube slicer. This might have been used for all of the HB case murders. I can't look at those, okay. Part of the slicer.
That's the door that was being covered by the iron plate.
You're not gonna open that, are you?
Yeah, but we gotta look around more first.
What's on the other side, indeed?
The door we came from is covered up.
Hey, what are we gonna do? How are we getting out?
Can't you open it, Lian?
Of course I can't. There's no lock to pick on this.
Ah, too bad.
What? Are we gonna die here? No. No. I haven't married my Kizzy yet.
Does he think getting out of here will improve his odds?
Well, it won't make them any worse. Alright, other machine.
Why are there 2 of the same machine?
They do not serve different functions. They both look to be exactly the same.
Nobody here.
Her estimated time of death is 1900 yesterday. Yesterday meaning the 12th. It is currently 1 a.m. on the 13th.
So, roughly 6 hours ago. But why?
Mizuki, look at her wrist.
Slit wrists.
I do not believe this was self-inflicted. The cut is deep, but there are scars as well. Perhaps she did try to take her own life in the past.
Mizuki, what are we gonna do with the body?
I can't just leave her, but I need to see what's on the other side of that door first.
You're really gonna go?
Yeah, why?
What if the murderer is in there?
Terror? All the more reason to go.
Wow. You're really courageous. You're younger than me, but I respect you.
Lian, you should wait here.
What?
If that iron plate drops down, I might get trapped again.
Oh, right. Okay. Wait, you're just gonna leave the 2 of us here?
The 1.5 of you, yeah?
Uh,
Anyway, gotta get going. If I get trapped, help me out, okay?
yeah, I got it.
Pretty well equipped. Someone's been living here.
What is this place? A bed, refrigerator, shower, toilet? Is someone living here?
More like confined here. Look at the door you came in from. There is no handle. It cannot be opened from this side. Good thing Lian is on the other side. If we were all trapped in here together, within a week, Lian would have become a rabid animal, and then...
Ha! If that happened, I would have beaten him to death.
Anyway, we should search the room.
Start up here first. A bed. Tons of paper stuck to the wall. The text on them looks practically random. It'll take a while to decode this mess. Is that something in and of itself? That thing? No, it doesn't look like it. A PC. I tried messing with it, but nothing happened. Come on. Upper floor desk. It's a desk. There are thick books on it that look difficult to read. Nothing else here. Training equipment. Mizuki's gonna feel right at home in here. Okay, the other training equipment is not relevant. What is that? This is another vent.
That's the only vent.
It is safe to assume the average human could not enter or exit through there.
What about half a human? Right, the other side. Punching bag. Been used quite a lot. Shower and bathtub. Looks really old. A toilet. An oil drum. A steel drum. There's nothing inside. What about the ceiling? Is there anything relevant other than just lights that are apparently not even relevant? Right, doesn't seem to be the case. Is there anything over there? There's another PC, but nothing really. Let's go below. Let's ignore the obvious thing here. There's a locker. A mysterious pattern is drawn on it. Same goes for the other locker. Probably to do something, well, has something to do with the password. The shelf is filled with what looks like drugs and other stuff. There's some of these bombs.
Oh no.
You've seen this before?
Of course. How could I forget? This is what caused my left eye. And Kizzy.
It is a thermite bomb. 6 years ago, a thermite reaction caused Jin Furroway's right half to burn.
I know. I read the report. Basically, a miniature version of this was set in the body, right?
Correct.
It is indeed a thermite bomb. A sofa. A raggedy sofa. An old TV. Tire. What is that on the tire? Can't tell. A sink. Stainless steel sink. Really dirty. And a refrigerator.
It's all preserved food inside.
The production dates are recent. Someone must have been here not long ago.
Yeah, but why is this stuff in here? It shouldn't need to be cooled.
This refrigerator is broken. The cooling function is not operable.
So this was just being used as a storage box.
That seems to be the case.
It's a worn-out refrigerator. Okay, well then. Handbook.
What is this?
I turned the page. This is what was written there. I've been here for ages. I'm trapped here, suffering. It's all their fault. They took so much from me. They used my creation without permission. And I'll never forgive them for it. Just writing about it makes me furious. I want to kill them.
It's a diary. There aren't daily entries, but it seems like the person who lived here wrote it. There might be some clues to the case.
Let's keep reading.
Unlike them, Mum is really nice. She's taught me a lot of things. Nice is wonderful. This world is a lie. These things happening to me are a lie. Mum said that she's going to tell the truth to everyone. I want to help Mum. That's Tokiko's son, isn't it? I love Mum, but why are you nice to him, Mum? I hate him. He needs to pay. Continues.
There is a date here. This is from 6 years ago.
February 9th. He came this morning. I thought he was here to mock me. He always picks on me, but he said that's not why he was here. He said he wanted to apologize. I'm so sorry for everything I've done. I've heard him say it 1,000,000 times. Things turned red all of a sudden. Next thing I knew, he was on the ground. I think I hit him. He was bleeding from the mouth and unconscious. I thought this was my chance. I knew how to get the machine out. He basically taught me everything. I took the machine out, set the body in, to be split in half alive.
This description.
Okay, so basically this... Wait, so the guy was Jin? It must have been. Either that or he didn't set out Jin first. Like, technically, I don't know quite well yet how he could have, like, preserved the other halves of the body so that they'd still be, like, you know, recently died 6 years later. So, technically, with whatever he'd done there, he could have maybe made it so that his first victim wasn't the one that was actually first shown, like, on live television. I don't think it's likely though, so I think you can probably assume Jin was the person that, was here and got punched in the face by, I'm gonna make that assumption now, Tokiko's son. And I think this also strengthens my suspicion of Jin Furue actually not looking like he... Well, no, that all doesn't make sense. No, maybe it does. It depends. I'm just gonna read further.
It is similar to what we reenacted earlier in the room next door.
So the person writing this diary was X, and he is probably T. He got his tooth knocked out.
2-9 Cont? What does that mean? As I looked at his dead body, I thought to myself, could mean February 9th continuation. Probably it. If I use this, I can help Mum. I'd been planning this for a long time, but when I saw that body, the light came on. The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. By creating that, the people of this world, Moksha. February 10th. Early morning I went to go see Mum. I told her about my plan. She agreed. She even said I can use her money. This has got to work. Ah, Mum, you're so kind. The nirvanA initiative, I'm going to make it a reality, so Tokiko was in on it. I decided to proceed with the plan. I thought of a new name for myself. My name is Terra. I will start my new life with this new name. February 10th continuation. How ironic. The one thing I needed was being created in this very facility. What this also tells us is that Terra is pretty young. Like, either that or he's just mentally, like, held back in a sense. If you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure that's not, like, the right terminology for it. But, that is something that could have happened if he's been stuck, imprisoned in here for like 30 years. He probably might not have developed mentally as much, and the kind of childish writing that he showed could still, you know, be in character for like a 30-year-old if those factors occurred. But it could also mean that he was like, he is in his early 20s. TC Purge, such a wonderful virus. But I was told it was still imperfect. More time was needed. No need to be rash. I decided to wait with Mum. Wait, we know how old Terra is. Well, wrong. We know how old Tokiko's son is. I think it was said somewhere that he's 23. Something I have that popped into my mind though. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that would match with what we're reading here. I decided to wait with Mum. Fortunately, there are tons of nice members among the researchers. When I told them about the plan, they happily obliged. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. February 11th. Someone interfered. I put it there, but it was gone. Insufferable ingrate. No mercy, 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 no mercy. I'll find you and I'll kill you. February 12th. I found you. Filthy thief. That was Chikara then, probably. February 13th. I cut the thief in half and then set it up. Your fault, didn't give it back. The undoing is done. I can finally relax.
February 13th. The thief cut in half.
The thief must be...
13th of February, continuation. I met the person of my destiny.
What?
Person of my destiny?
The diary ends on 2/13. It's all from 6 years ago.
So the diary ends there.
Must have been written by the person that was confined here. So, essentially, the deaths that we haven't gone to are Andy's Komeiji and Tokiko herself. Tokiko died before Andy's. I've been kind of working on the assumption that this was Tokiko's son, and it fits with what we've been previously kind of told, or what he's written previously, kind of that whole mindset. But then who is that person of his destiny?
Shitty looking computer. Aiba, can you take a look?
On it. Internal data has been analyzed. Mizuki, take a look at this.
Is this?
It is the nirvanA trial video. There are backups and working files on this computer as well. It seems as though that video was produced here. And one more thing. There was some unedited QR footage as well.
But that means...
Yes.
That means someone is still going to die.
We now understand.
Or he plans to use one more video for Tokiko's second half appearing.
The person that was being held here is the culprit of the HB case. Terror.
If we wait here, will they come back?
I do not believe they will. Once they reach the stairs, they will know someone intruded.
And they'll try to get rid of said intruders.
If they did, a certain someone would be gotten rid of first.
Leon, we need to get back there now!
Abyss HQ, February 13th, 9:30. About last night.
Sorry, but I don't want to get involved. I'm going home.
Leon left Horadori Institute. I waited at the Institute until the investigation crew came. When they got here, I continued to investigate the place. Now, I'm here at Abyss HQ.
Wow, you really outdid yourself, sneaking in without a warrant.
I'm sorry, boss.
Aiba, you need to keep an eye on her.
I am functioning just fine as Mizuki's left eye. I should be rewarded for the work I did last night.
Yeah, I wouldn't have found that room without Aiba.
True. What you found was worth bending the rules a little, but this should still warrant a punishment, you know?
Boss, I suggest leniency. Mizuki had a strong, personal reason for wanting to search Horadori Institute.
The gene therapy?
Boss, you knew?
Who do you think I am? I know my subordinates so well, I could tell you how many moles they have from memory.
So, did you know that Daddy and Mom weren't my real parents?
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, I was just thinking about something. Something Mom told me once.
You! I wish you had never been born!
I was thinking about that. Do you think she meant to say I wish we never adopted you?
So let's look at volleyballs.
Don't you hate it how at beauty salons, they make you sit in front of the mirror after getting your head shampooed?
Can't relate. RC car. Shelves. Cabinets. Bags. Stars. Hand pot. Origami chain. Soba shop curtain. Big catch. Jack-o'-lantern, happy birthday, papers and magazines, darts machine, skis, snowboard, police poster, boyband poster, map. Wait, there's a new map? No, it's the same map as always. Christmas tree. Okay, there's probably not gonna be much here, but I want to quickly click through them. Or most of them at least. Just a ball. Not even the ball has any text. I mean, Mario did. That was like the absolute least. Yeah, there's still BL manga under there. Wait. Okay. Aiba. Oh, she doesn't even speak. Right. Boss. Do you get along with your daughter?
Well, we're not blood related either.
She's adopted?
Yeah, but we get along well.
That's nice. I'm kind of jealous.
Some families run deeper than blood.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't even get along.
You have other relationships, right?
Mizuki, you do have a lot of friends.
And most importantly, a boss who's reliable and kind.
Kind?
I am kind. If an elderly woman was trying to cross the street, I'd stop cars for her.
You could also carry her.
Thanks, you too.
About the diary.
Terror's diary. I read it too. There's a ton we can get from it, but the most intriguing thing is the nirvanA initiative. How are the HB case and that plan related?
There is still much we do not understand. We do not know who Terror is and why they were imprisoned there.
About Nice.
Okay, I'll give you the rundown. 6 years ago, after the incident at the cathedral, the armed vigilantes scurried under whatever rocks they could find across the country.
Their group was forced underground. It is thought that they are still active, despite our investigations yielding little results.
And of course, we interrogated everyone we caught as hard as we legally could. We got a search warrant for Nice, looked through all their documents.
But we could not find any incriminating evidence.
That's why Nice is still kicking today.
They are as cunning as they are ruthless.
And about the blood?
Ah, right. Regarding the blood around the slicer, we tested it for DNA matches. Jin Furuway,
Knew it.
Chikara Horadori,
Wait, multiple?
Yonaharu Enda, aka Andes Komeiji, Tokiko Shigure, and one more.
One more?
Yeah, 5 different DNA. But we don't know who the 5th person was.
Oh, they tested the blood around the slicer. That, not the actual blood in front of the door. Okay, that's fair enough.
Which means there might be another yet undiscovered victim.
Oh no. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some investigating.
Wait, you haven't gotten any sleep. You should rest first.
You're kidding, aren't you? That look in your eyes is telling me to keep fighting through it.
You know me very well, Mizuki.
Where do you plan to go?
Well, let's see. I think I want to start by talking to Leon. Maybe there was something he noticed that I overlooked. And next, Shoma. I haven't been able to ask him about the one-wheeled robot yet. And then Mame. I think Mame knows something about the nirvanA initiative.
I'm getting a feeling that this is connected to something bigger. nirvanA initiative.
Understood. I have confirmed their locations. Leon is at Iowan, Shoma is at home, and Amame is at Brahmin.
I want to gather more information too. I've got to go to Lemnis Gate, Devita, and Marble.
Understood. Let's get going.
Don't push yourself too hard, Mizuki.
Sir, yes, sir. Understood.
Alright, we'll start off at... We didn't mention the Kumakura office. Why are we going there? At the Enda residence. Let's talk to Shoma.
Katatsus during the winter are the best.
I don't know anyone who would use them during the summer.
Hey, Mizuki, can you not barge into my place and use my kotatsu?
Has he not changed a single bit in 6 years? He looks the exact same. I don't think that image even changed.
What?
It's nothing. I wanted to ask something. Do you have time right now?
Shouldn't you have asked that at the front door?
It's the Katatsu's fault for being here. Katatsu! Bad girl!
Wearing a backpack with a t-shirt on makes the back of the shirt right up.
True.
Adult talks, huh?
Yeah, but I didn't make it. Dad just bought one that could talk.
A closet. Toy robots. TV with the protrusion. Family altar.
Aiba, can you make a funny face?
Why?
Just do it.
Okay, fine. How's this?
That's totally normal.
I can't help it. There's not much I can do in this form. Mizuki, quick, get your breasts out and dance.
Why?
What?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
A refrigerator, a kitchen, a light, add a rooster. Can I get the broom? I can. Why is that in the door? Folding fan, toy hammer, and can't look at that. Greenery in the garden. Butler.
Shoma, question time. Preschool, elementary schooler, adult. Which one is the biggest?
The preschool is the biggest because it's a building, not a person.
The adult?
Nope. Preschool. A preschool is a building. The other two are people.
I'm good at these.
You got me there.
A book on robotics engineering. Remote control. A toolbox.
You're not doing anything under the kotatsu, are you?
No!
What?
Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Shoma. A swing sink.
I'm still not over it, you know. I'll show them justice.
Shoma.
How are you?
Can't you tell?
I can't tell by looking, which is why I'm asking. Sometimes I talk to you thinking you're down, but you're doing well. Other times I think you're in a good mood, but you're not.
Well, I'm normal. I'm not, like, having fun or anything.
That's the Shoma I know.
What? You're weird.
Was camping fun?
It's a change of pace. I don't have good memories of this season. I came back, and there was a ton of commotion with what happened. Is that why you're here, Mizuki?
I guess you could say that.
That robot.
Oh, this? After coming back from camping, I found that the one I made earlier was missing. So I'm making a new one.
It went missing. Was it stolen?
I don't know, but it's not like it's gonna move on its own. So I'm guessing it was taken. I don't know who would go through the trouble.
How many people knew about the robot?
Only people close to me. Well, I did show that Ryuki guy when he came to question me.
Ryuki?
It does not seem like Shoma is lying. He most likely has no idea that the robot was used at the stadium.
Wait, how old is Ryuki? 1 second. Person 6 years ago. He's 23. Is he? It doesn't really talk about her child here. I think you know what I'm getting at here. Split personalities, anyone? No, it wouldn't make sense. Well, actually, have we actually seen Ryuki and Terra in the same room? I know that one scene relatively close to the beginning, where Ryuki was chasing Terra in sort of when he caught him under in the cathedral under the Nai's office, but it wasn't really necessarily Terra, it was like a shadow figure. But at the end, no, definitely, they've definitely been in the same room together. That can't work, I think. Do you know about knives?
Yeah, of course I know.
I mean, Ryuki himself wouldn't necessarily realize, but Tama at least should know, so kind of not realistic.
Because, I used to be a member.
What?
It was a while back. I'm not with them anymore.
But you know about knives pretty well then.
I guess so. I know about their philosophy.
About the nirvanA initiative.
That I don't know too well. I know the nirvanA trial, the video.
I continued to ask Shoma about knives, but he knew nothing more than I knew already.
Aiba, have you noticed anything off with Shoma?
I do not believe he is lying about anything, and his appearance does not tell me anything.
It's good that he wasn't caught up in all this mess.
But why was Shoma's robot used to carry Jin's left half? That is still unknown.
We still don't know if it actually was his robot, right?
True, but...
Hey, Mizuki, can I ask you a question? 6 years ago, Jin Furroway's right half went up in flames out of nowhere, right? Did you ever find out how it was done?
Oh, well, the body had a small thermite bomb inside it. It was set up so the bomb detonated on a timer.
I see.
Why do you ask?
No reason. Aren't you on the clock right now? You're gonna get scolded if your boss finds out.
Shoma is right. You need to work like a breeding horse to keep boss off your back.
What?
You need to work like a draft horse.
I thought I heard something else.
Alright. Next one, Iron Garden.